A universe isn't built in a single moment. It's built in revisions. Welcome, traveler, to Beyond the Atlas, a podcast exploring the infinite universe of No Man's Sky. I'm your host, Tyler, and this show is about exploration, lore, player stories, and the quiet moments that make this universe feel alive. Whether you're a veteran explorer or just waking up on your first planet, you're welcome here. Before we begin this episode, we're going to give out our tip of this week. When upgrading your exosuit at space stations, don't just add general inventory slots. Switch tabs and expand your technology inventory first. More tech slots mean more hazard protection upgrades, more life support modules, more movement boosts, more survivability without clutter. It's a small decision that has long-term impact. Invest in infrastructure before convenience. And that is our tip for this week. When No Man's Sky launched, it wasn't quiet. It was loud. Expectation was loud, marketing was loud. Then overall, disappointment was loud. And when something launches that loudly, people expect one of two things afterward: defense or disappearance. But what happened instead was something much quieter: work. No grand speeches, no dramatic roadmap promises, just updates. Small at first, then bigger, then transformative. And over time, something unusual happened. The universe didn't reset. It evolved. Tonight, I want to talk to you about why free updates matter, not just as content drops, but as philosophy. Most games are snapshots. They launch, they receive patches, they get maybe one expansion, then the team moves on. But No Man's Sky didn't freeze in time. Features that once felt impossible slowly appeared. Base building expanded. Vehicles were introduced. Freighters became mobile homes. Multiplayer grew deeper. Settlements, living ships, expeditions, visual overhauls. Each update quietly reshaped the universe. Not as a sequel, not as paid DLC, but as a continuation. And that matters. Because a living universe feels different than a completed product. Trust isn't built in hype. Trust doesn't come from trailers. It comes from repetition, from consistency. Hello Games didn't regain trust through one massive fix. They regained it through years of showing up. Update after update. No price tag attached. That sends a message without ever saying it out loud. We are not done. In an industry where attention shifts quickly, that kind of long-term commitment stands out. Not flashy, just steady. And steady is rare. There's something psychological about the word free. When a major update drops, and you don't have to calculate cost. There's no friction. You don't ask, is this worth $20? You just log in. Curiosity replaces hesitation, and that shifts your relationship with the game. Instead of feeling like a customer, you feel like a returning traveler. It becomes less transactional, more relational. You're not buying access to a universe. You're visiting one that kept growing while you were gone. What makes this especially powerful is that it mirrors something human. We don't grow in dramatic cinematic leaps. We iterate, we revise, we make small changes that compound over time. The version of you from 5 years ago isn't gone. It's layered underneath who you are now. No Man's Sky feels like that. If you load up an early screenshot from 2016 and compare it to today, it almost feels like a different game. But it isn't. It's the same foundation, expanded, refined, deepened. Growth doesn't erase the past. It builds on it. There's something culturally fascinating here. We're quick to judge beginnings, but we're impatient with redemption. Redemption takes time, and time doesn't trend. It doesn't go viral. It's quiet. But quiet consistency changes perception. No Man's Sky's story is no longer just about its launch. It's about what happened after. And maybe that's more meaningful narrative. Because anyone can start strong. Staying committed after stumbling, that's different. Don't worry about my cat. I've decided to let my cats in, so if you hear them, don't worry about it. But here is my closing reflection. Free updates matter because they tell a story. Not about perfection, but about persistence. They say, we're still building. And when a universe keeps expanding without asking you to pay to see it grow, it feels less like a product cycle and more like a shared journey. Not many games get to rewrite their legacy. This one did. Before we listen to our new signal fragment, I've got a question for you guys. If there's a specific No Man's Sky update that made you want to rejoin the game or re-download it, what was it? And why did you decide to log back in? I would love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for listening, traveler. If you enjoyed this episode, consider following the show and sharing it with another explorer. And now, we have another signal fragment.
The Atlas created this universe.
Or it believes it did. Until next time, traveler, keep exploring. This has been Beyond the Atlas.